Hello, Voyage. Welcome in my class surveying. So today's topic is the importance of surveying to civil engineers. My dear boy, when you are going to any site or when you are going to construct a project, so dear boy, first what you will do? Yes, correct. You will do the survey. What is the position of land? What is the position of undulation? So you will do the survey. So survey is very important. Survey is having very importance in your life, especially civil engineers. Now, actually surveying is the first step to starting a new civil engineering project. Is a very important branch of civil engineering. To understand the technique of surveying, a student must be carefully study the basis of it. To start learning surveying, one must start with definition of surveying and its importance. Surveying is the technique of determining of the relative position of different feature on above the planet, the surface of the earth by means of the direct and indirect measurement, and finally refreshing them on the sheet of paper known as plane or map. According to the American Congress on Surveying and Mapping is very needed. Surveying is a science and art of making all essential measurements to determine the relative position of point or physical and cultural detail above on beneath of the surface of the earth and the depreciate them to usually form the establishment the position of point of detail. The planning and design of the survey, the planning and design of all civil engineering projects such as construction of highway, bridges, tunnel, dam, etc. are based upon surveying measurement. Moreover, during execution project of any magnitude, if they constructed along the line and point established by surveying. Thus, surveying is the basis requirement for all civil engineering projects. Objective is the according to subject surveying. Other principal work in which surveying is the preliminary utilized to fix the national and state boundary, to chart coastal navigation stream and track, to establish control point, to execute hydrographic and oceanographic charting and mapping, etc. and to prepare the topographic map of land and surface of the earth. So dear boy, now we will see introduction of survey. First we will the definition. Surveying is the science and art of the determination, the relative position of point above on beneath earth's surface and locating the point in the field. The work of the surveyor consists of 5 phases: the decision making, selecting method, equipment, and final point location, field work and data collection, and making measurement and recording data in the field, computing and data processing, and preparing calculation based upon the recorded data to determine location in a usable form. The work of the surveyor so consists of 5 phases. 4. Mapping of data preparation, plotting data procedure, a map plot or chart of proper form, and stake out locating the establishment, monument, or stake in the proper location in the field. So the primary object of the survey is the preparation of plan on state or building, road, railway, pipeline, canal, etc., or to measure the field, state, nation. Object of a geodetic survey is to determine the prismatic position and surface of the earth of the widely distant point. The prepare a topographic map. This shows the hill, valley, river, village, town, etc. of a country. To prepare a cadastral map showing the boundary of the field, houses, and other properties. To prepare an engineering map to show the detail like road, railway, canal, and etc. Now use of surveying to prepare military map showing road and railway communication with different part of the country. To prepare contour map and determine the capacity of reservoir and find the best possible route for the road and railway, etc. Thereby, just you will see what is the contour map and what is the reservoir map. Suppose, my dear boy, this is a river. You have prepared a dam. So when water is coming here and you have big wall like dam, so how contour will be developed? How contour map will be prepared? So this is the contour map. Um, This is the contour map. This is the fill up of water. Now, what is the contour map at the hillock? This is the mountain. So you will contour map how like that. Okay. So this is I have seen that one of the reservoir contour map and one of the mountain contour map. To prepare archaeological map, including place where ancient relics exist. Up how you will construct archaeological map? How? Tell me how you will do archaeological map. So suppose you will make first you will make the boundary and after that you will weigh a monument. This is monument and this is the you will construct second big monument. Suppose and thing has prepared. So like you will construct this. You will prepare this. To prepare a geological map showing area including underground resources. How you will make the geological map? Suppose in the geological map you want to show here pond. This is a pond. Okay. And this is the water barrier. Suppose here is 20 meter, 40 meter, 60 meter, 80 meter. Suddenly it will increase. And now objective of the survey, classification of the survey, and so objective of the survey, to prime objective of the survey to prepare a plan or map to result the survey plotted on a paper which make it is the map a plane particular surveyed is such as the agricultural field or building. In this case, this is the objective. When you are going to field and you will construct, that is the your objective. It means the result of the survey plotted on a paper, which make it is a map or plane of particular of surveyed entry, such an agricultural field or building. Correct? Now, classification of survey. Survey may be classified in the various ways based on nature, on the field of survey, based on objective of the survey, based on the method of survey, based on instrument used for survey. Thereby, based on nature of the field of survey. If you are making field type, the farmer's field, the houses of farmer, the houses of village, so you can make easily. Best of objective of survey. If you want to plot all the objective, so you can show that. If you want to plan based on method of survey and based on the instrumentation used for survey, which instrument you are using on them. Now, type of survey classification. First, primary classification or primary division, plane survey, geodetic survey. Thereby, what is the plane survey? If here is area, or in this area entire so many features are available, it is a river, the road, entire one road also, here is your important workshop. So these all are plane survey. These are all plane survey. But when you will do, if you are doing here survey and here some mountain are available, here a tree available. So if you will take one height from here and second height from the top of mountain, or one height of the top of bottom of tree and second top of the tree, so this is called geotectic survey. It means where elevation has been entered in the survey, that is called geodetic survey. So what is definition? The shape of the earth is physical. Thus the surface is obviously curved. But in plane survey, the curvature of earth is not taken into account. Actually, just wait. My earth is like this. Thereby, if you are doing here survey, you cannot feel earth is curved. If you will do around 25 kilometers of survey, then you will feel earth has curved. So the shape of the earth is spherical. Earth's surface is obviously curved, but plane surveying the curvature of the Earth is not taken into account. This is because plane surveying is carried out over a small area, so the surface of the Earth is considered as a plane. The degree of accuracy required in the type of surveying is completely low. Plane surveying done in area of less than 250 square kilometer. In geodetic survey, the curvature of the earth is taken into consideration. It is extended over a large area greater than 250 square kilometer. The line joining any two points considered a curved line. Very refined method and instrument are used in the type of surveying. In this method, very high precision of accuracy are required. Now, secondary classification. Survey can be classified on different bases based on instrument. This is the instrument chain survey, compass survey, plane table survey, theodolite survey, tachometric survey, and photographic survey. My previous class, you have seen how we are doing chain survey. Now, new is the compass survey. Dear boy, when you are going to the field, you are doing in the survey by compass. So this is the a disc, and this is the north. This is the south. This is the east, and this is the west. This is the west. So, dear boy, in compass section, and this is the degree, it means 0 degree. This is 90 degree. This is 180 degree. 270 degree. 360 degree. Okay. Now, what is the plane table survey? If you are going in the field and you have work on a plane table, entire all the work when you will do, that is called plane table. Theodolite survey, it is the version of the horizontal axis you can take, because level can take only horizontal, but theodolite can take vertical survey. So this is the photographic survey, that is the aerial survey. Triangulation survey and tremor survey. Geological survey, mine survey, archaeological survey, and military survey. Land survey, marine survey, astronomical survey. Now, other type of survey is also available. Photogrammetry, mapping utilizing data obtained by the camera or other sensor carried airplane or satellite. Boundary survey, establishment, property, corner, boundary, and area of the land parcels. So control surveying, establishment, a network of the horizontal and vertical monument and that serve as a reference framework for other survey project or engineering survey, providing project and elevation for the building civil engineering project. So other type of survey, topographical survey, collecting data and preparing map, showing the location of the natural man-made feature and elevation of the point of the ground of the multiple views. So route survey, topographical and survey for long and narrow project associated with the civil engineering project, highway, rail, road, pipelines and transmission line, hydrographic survey, mapping of the shoreline and the bottom of the body of the water, also known as mathematic survey. Mathematic survey, what is the condition is, suppose this is the feature of earth, all is filled of the water. This is the sea. So all feature you should survey and you will make the position of earth feature, that is called automatic survey. Now brief history of surveying. Surveying had a beginning in Egypt about 1400 BC. Okay? Land along the Nile River was divided for taxation, division, were washed away by the annual floods. Rob Staffer, Egyptian surveyor, were created and relocate the land division measurement were made with the rope having not at the unit of distance. So extensive use of the surveying building of Egyptian monument and Greek experimental Egyptian work developed geometry. The pyramid of example of this developed one of the earliest surveying instrument adopted a form of level. The Roman developed surveying into a science to create the Roman road, aqueduct, and land division system. So surveyor had great power, had a school and professional organization. So developed several instruments like groma, cross instrumental used to determine line the right angle, leveler, a frame with the plumb bob used for leveling, a curved 20 straight edge with all the notch leveling, so middle edge, so land division of the Roman continued in Europe, so coordinate square a cross form capable of the turning angle up to 90 degrees and has graduated scale developed by an Italian named Enrico. So brief history of surveying. My dear boy, 18th and 19th century in the New World, the need for the mapping and marking land claim caused extensive surveying, especially by the English. Now, 1785, United States began extensive survey of the public land and 1 mile sequence section. So 30 states served under the US public lands and also called the rectangular system. 1807, the United States Geological Survey funded to establishment and the accurate control network and mapping, and famous American surveyor George Washington Thomas, Lycon, George Regard, Clark F. Union, and many more. 20th century and beyond, as technology advanced, population increase, and land value cause a development of licensure for the surveyor in the all state. So educational of the equipment for the license began in the early of 1990s, capable of the electronic distance measurement, posting the using global positioning system, GPS, and construction, the mechanic control, the LIDAR scanning, mapping, and involvement in the rebuilding of the infrastructure and geographic information system. Means GIS, Geographic Information System. So shortage of licensed professional in project will into 21st century. Linear measurement is the basis of the all surveying, and even through angle may be read precisely the length of a list online in the track must be measured by supplement the angle in the locating point. Old surveys were often measured using surveyor chain. These were literally chain made up the 100 links, and each chain was 66 feet long, and each link was 0.666 or a foot. Now acre. The English acre of unit of area equal to the 43,560 square feet or 10 square chain. A square mile is 640 acres. The Scottish acre is 1.27 English acre. Chain. Unit of length is usually the understood to be gunter chain. Form the heavy metal chain of the 100 link that was used by surveyors to measure property, pond. Now, what is the hectare? Metric unit of area equal to the 10,000 square meter or 2.471 hectare. So link unit of length equal 1 into 100 chain, so 7.92 inches, and rod until area usually equally to 1 by 4 acre engineer chain, a 100-foot chain containing 100 link of 1 foot apiece, and this is one thing furlong. So unit of length equal to the 40 pole, this is 220 yard, that is called furlong. A direct method of measurement, when a pupil moving around the lonely, so that is called measurement of distance by pacing. Mainly it has counted 80 centimeter about distance of the each person. Okay. So method of measuring of distance. The length of piece of varied with the individual age, height and physical condition, the nature of the ground of fill and downhill, the slope of the country and the speed of pacing. My dear boy, this is the parsometer. It is a pocket instrument. It automatically records the number of paces. It should be carried vertically in waistcoat pocket or suspended from the button and the mag. So created by the motion and strain of the speed. This is the pedometer. You can lift it with waist or in foot also. It is similar to pesometer, but it registers to distance worked out by the person carrying it. The distance is read by means of the indicator is fitted with a stud or knob. So which when the process release indicator to zero, it may be carried in the same way as the pesometer. This you know very well. This is the also measuring instrument. This is the car or motorcycle speedometer. From this, you can easily measure the distance and how much speed. Next, this is the speedometer. The speedometer of an automobile may be used to measure distance approximately. It gives better result than pacing and provide by pocket. So perambulator, it can be measured distance rapidly, and it consists of single wheel provided with forks and a handle. It will along the length of which desired, the distance is automatically registered of the well. So trending approximately a rough idea you can take. Now, idea by judging distance. This is very rough method to determine the distance. It is used reconnaissance survey. Correct? Like time measurement, distance is roughly determined by the time interval and travel knowing the average of the per kilometer distance. Now, method of the measuring distance. A next chain, measuring distance with the chain or rope, the most common method called as the chaining for work. If ordinary precision, a chain is used where a great accuracy is required, a steel tape is used. The measuring of distance. Now, tapping, applying the known length of the graduated tape directly to line a number of the time or and exit in tapping. So measuring the distance between two existing points and laying but a known distance with only the starting point. So this is measurement of distance. So sixth step of tapping. First, lining in the shortest distance between 2 points of a straight line. Second, applying tension near chain and anchor the lead chain apply requires tension. Third, plumbing horizontal distance require tape to be horizontal and making tape length. Each application of the tape require marking the using chaining in the optional total length. So type of the chain and type. Now type of the chain. So before the availability to make a steel rod and bend, strict were cut into length 16.5-inch rod, sorry 16.5 foot rod, and they were laid and the measure. So gunter chain, this is the 66 foot long with 100 link and each being 7.92 inch of the 0.66 feet long and developed by the Edmund Gunter in 1600 England and made with the individual wire with a look at each of the connected when had between 600 to 800 bearing surface which with the hard use could wear and cause chain of the elongate and measurement were recorded chain handling. Now engineers chain. Same constructions, counter chain, but each link is 1.0 long and was used in engineering project. Surveyor and engineer's tape made for 1/4 foot to 3/8 inch wide steel tape is 100 foot, 200 and 300 foot length. And type of chain, and tape. So inverted made of special nickel steel for the provided length variation due to temperature change. The tape are externally brittle and expensive, used most of the time for standard compression of the tape and cloth, fiberglass and PVC tape, and lower accuracy and stored on reels used for measurement of the 0.1 accuracy requirement of now accessory. The chaining pin set of 11 tested on mark the tape length. Thereby, this person is measuring by tape. The line of to be taped should be marked at the both end. Keep measurement on the line. Rear chain person keep the chain person on the line. 1 foot of line is equal to error. 1 foot line error oblique 100 feet is equal to 0.01 error in length. Now applying the tension. So rear chainman is anchor and should held 100 mark over point. Tension is applied by the head chain person, normally 12 to 30 point of the pull. Now this is plumbing. This is the plumbing. It had taken in hand. On end of the tape is right maintain the horizontal measuring name only one and the elevated. So is always measured to be made an even ground. And if the high part just the center when measuring the top and the move forward complete the distance. Now slope measurement. What is the slope? Now I am drawing. My dear boy, if you are measuring to this survey here, this is the horizontal measurement. This is the horizontal. But if you are this hillock here to here distance or here to here distance, so this is called slope. Now generally measurement are made horizontally, but on even often man-made slope, the distance can be measured directly on the slope, but vertical or zenith angle must be obtained. So horizontal distance in zenith angle and is equal to x slope distance, and horizontal distance is equal to CUS vertical angle and slope distance. Now, my dear boy, this is the tapping error. So I think you have read sufficient for today's class. I want to ask some MCQ from yourself. So we are running to MCQ. Just I'm reaching on the MCQ. One thing I want to bring your knowledge. So future of surveying. So major advance in future, remote sensing, government or military, and aerial photographs. And design profession every 10 year must justify in the registration that need our license. Actually, surveyor have ultimate liability, so standard law and continued education and a point every 2 year. Now MCQ, you should reply. Just you have read. So level line is a, what is level line? What is answer? So you will give me answer B. Line a parallel is a mean a spherical surface of Earth. So what is a long zero slope? The correction to be applied in each 30-meter chain. Then so you will give apply answer 1, and this is the 32nd. And what is the a gate cap fitted with a? Tell. Answer D, prismatic compass. Now a telescope is had to be inverted of its. Answer A is the vertical circle is to the light of the bubble of the telescopic down. Now an angle of 45° with a chain line may be set out with. So correct answer is C, French cross staff. And now a level line is a horizontal. What will be a level line? So that is answer B. And a gate cap is fitted with a cross stop. So answer D, compass. So thank you for joining my class. Next class will be held at tomorrow. You all are welcome. And this is reference books. And this is reference books. Thank you for attending the class.